All right, let's jump right in because what we're talking about today is pretty incredible. It's a new kind of professional certification, and it's not just about tech or energy. It's about designing the very blueprint for our future.
And take a look at this. Now, you might think you're looking at something from a sci-fi movie, but you're not. This is a real-world plan for a totally self-sufficient ecosystem, one where energy, data, and even how we grow our food are all woven together. Welcome to the world of the sovereign systems architect.
So, how do you even get to a job like that? Well, let's start by looking at how things usually work. The old way, where technology and infrastructure were in completely different worlds.
Yeah, traditionally, you had two totally separate paths. On one side, you've got the certified RIOS administrator, the CRA. They're the digital wizards, the IT department, right? They're all about the network, the firewalls, the data. Then on the other side, you've got the sovereign power technician, the SPT. These are the folks in the physical world, the maintenance department, making sure the generators are running and the lights stay on. Two vital jobs, for sure, but they basically operated in their own little bubbles.
But see, the future isn't about those bubbles. It's about integration. It's a whole new way of thinking that just smashes those two worlds together into one single powerful system.
And this tagline? Wow, it just says it all, doesn't it? This isn't about reacting to whatever comes next. It's about being proactive, about literally drawing the plans for the future. That's a powerful mission.
Which brings us to the role itself, the Sovereign Systems Architect, or SSA. This is the master integrator. You see, they're not just operating the machine anymore. They're way beyond that. They are designing the entire civilization, the whole ecosystem. Their focus is totally holistic.
I love this metaphor they use. It's so simple, but so perfect. The SSA's job is to design the Velcro. That's it. They create that strong, seamless connection that holds the digital world of bits and bytes to the physical world of watts and grids.
So what does it actually take to build one of these things? What's in the architect's toolkit? Well, in this next part, we're going to break down the actual skills that they have to master.
And get this, the skill set is just wild. First, they have to be a physicist, basically. They're designing these circular economies where the waste heat coming off computer servers is actually used to grow food. Then they have to be a Wall Street trader, modeling the economics and calculating complex financial spreads to make the most money. And if that wasn't enough, they also have to be a politician, drafting the digital constitution for the whole community. I mean, it's part engineer, part investment banker, and part town mayor all rolled into one.
And that governance thing, it's not just about digital rules. A huge piece of the job is designing the physical site, something they call the fortress. It's a layout built on a zero-trust security principle. Nothing is trusted by default.
And here's what that actually looks like. Think of it in layers. You've got Zone 1, which is open to the public, maybe for Wi-Fi access. Then you go deeper to Zone 2, where the operational staff works, with things like the battery storage. And then you get to Zone 3. That's the vault. That's where the core systems are, and you can only get in with biometrics. Okay, now let's get to the real heart of the architect's daily job. They are constantly facing this massive economic dilemma, making these really high-stakes financial decisions literally every minute of the day.
So the whole game is about calculating something called the spark spread. With the energy they're making, what's the most profitable move to make right now? Should they use it to mine crypto or sell cloud computing services? Or maybe it's better to convert that energy into liquid fuel and sell it on the open market. Or should they just store it all in batteries and wait for the price to go up? It's nonstop, real-time financial arbitrage.
So you've got this super elite certification for an incredibly demanding job. But you might be wondering, what's the business model behind all this? And the answer is pretty surprising. First off, let's talk about the price tag. To become a master architect, the license is going to set you back almost $2,500. So right away, you know this is a premium, high-end professional service. And then you see this. According to their own internal numbers, the profit margin on that course is a mind-blowing 95%. The actual cost to deliver it is tiny. So what is really going on here?
And here it is. This is the secret sauce, right from an internal document. The money they make from selling the course, that's secondary. That's not the real prize.
The real strategy is something called hardware pull-through. See, they aren't just selling a course. They're creating an army of certified elite architects. And what are those architects going to do? They're going to go out and design systems using the company's specific hardware, generating millions upon millions of dollars in equipment sales. In the end, the course isn't the product. The course creates the customer.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? Let's wrap things up by thinking about what this all means for you and for the kind of career path it represents.
It really boils down to this. Technicians are absolutely crucial for keeping the lights on. Admins are essential for keeping the network up. They maintain the systems we have today. But architects, they're the ones who build the systems of tomorrow. So the real question it leaves you with is a big one. Are you happy maintaining the system, or are you ready to start designing it?